Come on, my pretties. Grow, 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 grow. And again, what I'm shooting for here is about 20,000 sims. And we're pretty close. This city's never going to make a profit because of the garbage. But, as you can see, this frustrates the hell out of me. It's like we have these 3 agricultural plots which are totally non-productive because of the road running past them. There's a mod we can get to fix that, and I'll be using it on my modded playthrough. But anyway, just for now, we've got Sunnyvale 2, which has given us another 20,000 sims, essentially doubling our regional population, which will give us some nice demand curves. It's increased the amount of jobs we've been able to shoehorn in here and here. And I'm going to let that little bit of demand consume itself. Trying to keep an eye on as much as I can. One of the reasons I'm doing this is I'm trying to inspire commercial demand, as much commercial demand as I can get, as I can sort of milk out of this area. So we have enough for one more, I think, one more little plot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of manufacturing. So I'll put it down. Since we don't have to worry about power here, realistically our only limitation is going to be water, and we put that big, huge water plant up in Sunnyvale, which will take care of that. So that's all good there, and we'll hit play, take a look, watch our manufacturing demand, and you can see as we make more manufacturing buildings, the residential just skyrockets. And I'm actually pretty happy with how separating these guys out is going. So I'm not disappointed at all with separating. Usually I just have like one industrial city that has everything in it. And one of the problems I found was that manufacturing always took forever to consume, and I think that's because manufacturing has different requirements than sort of dirty industry does. So I separated them out here, and I'm actually enjoying. I'm actually liking how that's working out. And one of the things that Industry Job Doubler does is it actually gives you the ability to have, if we had that mod installed, we would have half as many plots here for the same number of jobs. And what that does mechanically is it allows us to have more jobs in each medium plot, and more jobs in each medium plot means like lowering the travel time, which is really important. Alright, we're almost making money here. We're still very, very close, which is good. It allows us to minimize the amount of travel distance between each of our cities, which I actually think is really important. So we'll let that last little bit of demand trickle over here. I'm sure there's plenty. Fill up these zones here. And I think I'm going to build one more version of Sunnyvale, just to get these indicators that much more, that much more fleshed out. Because right now what we have is a whole bunch of educated sims. So we're sitting at about 2,100 industrial jobs, not including farming, and about 1,800 commercial jobs, which is really small for commercial. So if we build one more version of Sunnyvale, and you can see even this place has different looking buildings. If we build one more region, then I think probably we'll be, well, I think we'll be ready to start off Dartmouth. Yeah, I don't know. My problem, the thing I'm wondering is whether or not this is just going to be really boring me watching me make the same city over and over. But I guess in a way it'll allow you to see it allows you to see how I play SimCity. Again, I'll put optional under these videos, you know, not necessarily like any of the videos are mandatory, but the idea behind that is just that you don't have to watch them if you don't want to. If you sort of got the point of the earlier videos and you want to move on, you can. And the idea of these is that it's a good idea. It's allowing me to show you what you do when development stagnates, when you can't seem to get any growth going anywhere, is build farming communities connected to your cities, and that you can even move them later if you want. But it'll help you stay out of that area where you're stagnating, because it'll create industrial demand, which you can then move in your industrial cities, and that'll create a little bit of commercial demand, and that commercial demand will allow you to make money, which will allow you to put residential demand up and get more sims going. And it's a good it's just a good practice. Whenever I have trouble and whenever I'm struggling in SimCity, I'll just build farming communities. And like you could, if you watched in my first Let's Play of this, I showed you my initial region. I have like 37 farming communities there or something like that. And so I have nigh unlimited amount of low wealth residential. And because I have all that low wealth residential that I can grow, it allows me to educate those low wealth sims and turn them into educated sims and high wealth sims. And truthfully, high wealth sims are what you need to have skyscrapers and to have good commercial development and high-tech industry. And all of those things are really sort of your end goals in this game. So we've got that worked out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do our streets. Same thing as before. This may seem pretty boring. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be too boring for you guys. If it is too boring, I'm sorry. You can just skip ahead the video. The reason I'm recording it is because I would rather have the option than just do it off of camera and have you guys be like, oh, what the fuck? That's cheating. We don't know how that demand got generated and all those things. And I'm not assuming that people are going to be upset or anything. I just want to give you the option. You know, in case you're like me and you need things told to you like 550 billion times. You know, for you to get them. Not that, you know, anybody who doesn't get things quickly is stupid. I don't think I'm stupid. I have a university degree. Just that some people sometimes take more times to get something. Repetition. I definitely do. I'm one of those people. You know, it takes me a while to learn things. I had to watch the SimCity tutorials that I learned SimCity from like 7 or 8 times before I could replicate it, and even then I would have it on my second system and be replicating it as I go. I don't want to build high density. That'd be kind of funny if I did that by accident, but anyway. So same thing. I'll dezone that later. Yeah, zone is too large. Blah blah blah. I wish I could mod that out. This zone is too large, so I could just make zones as large as I wanted them. Phenomena. This is my my Emerald Lagasse style zoning music. Phenomena. Doc Gibbs knows. Anybody remember that show? That's probably enough. We'll go ahead like this. How did that? What the fuck? Oh, I see what I did. I decided that instead of finishing this, I would just skip it, right? Yeah, that's what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll fix my boo-boo. 1, 2. Yeah, okay, good. I'll fix my boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. It happens. Don't get mad. Just fix it. That's why they put pencils on erasers. what a carpenter I used to work with always said. That's why they put pencils on erasers. Carpenters hate when you make mistakes, though. It costs them money. That's what one of my many trades. I may be posting some let's play carpentry videos, finishing carpentry videos on my YouTube channel, depending on how things work out. I'm gonna build a little bit more commercial in this guy. I don't know if this is actually a little bit more, but I think that's incorrect right there. I'll see. I'm thinking about that some carpentry tutorials would be kind of fun and kind of interesting to watch. Get to see sort of me doing some finishing carpentry, and I think that might add another flavor, another layer to my tutorials. I thought about doing like cooking tutorials, and you know, I had my original design was just called Let's Get Randy with XPooX, just so you know, just because I wanted to do random stuff. And each one of my builds, you'll notice, isn't exactly the same. You'll be like, oh, XPooX, you didn't do that exactly like you did last time. And that's because, straight up, I don't exactly remember, you know, what I did perfectly. You know, I'm sort of just working off of, I don't have like a diagram or a fucking chart or any of that stuff. I just kind of make it up as I go along. I actually might even zone one or two more commercial areas right here, right here. A little bit more commercial, a little bit more money, a little bit more income generation for my city. So I've got everything, but I'm missing a place for my mayor, and mayor's gonna be a man of the people this time. So we'll go like that. Am I missing anything for now? No. Dial these back. Alright, there's that. Bzz, 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 bzz. Bzz, bzz. Plunk. I don't really have much to say here. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope you enjoyed my WoW playthrough. And I've got some other stuff planned for after SimCity. But for now, we're going to focus on SimCity. SimCity's probably going to be a much longer playthrough than my World of Warcraft one was. Let me know if you guys think it would be interesting to see some carpentry tutorials. Just simple finishing carpentry. I'm going to be redoing some of the stuff in my office, changing some stuff in my bathroom, hanging a new door in my office, things like that. Let me know if you'd find that interesting. I'll probably still do it. I just have to find out how to record live action. You know, it's all about education for me. You know, that's why I basically started doing this. Is I wanted a sort of an informal way to teach. I have a feeling that these videos aren't going to be next videos aren't going to be my biggest hit. But you can fast forward to certain parts if you want, or do whatever. Just trying to hammer home the idea that regional demand is what makes this game work. So we got everything in place, and we'll go ahead and hit play and let her grow. Okay, well, new residential choices can't be stymied because I just placed a whole crap load of residential. Alright, now give me my mayor. New suspend, do the deal. Sims look at the heavens, but they call mayor. Sims invite mayor. Alright. Chapel. Mayor's house. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sell garbage right now. Holy